So, tell me about the 9/11 event you did last week. How'd that go?
Oh, it went really well. So we raised a little over $1,600, which was great, considering it was just me and my friend Judy. There were only two of us doing the climb and two of us fundraising
Right.
this year. But yeah, we raised just about half half of what the entire team raised last year. So,
Well, congratulations.
so that was cool. Got a lot of donations. Yeah, a lot of support. Did a couple Facebook Live things like at the beginning of the event, and then kind of probably 2/3 of the way through the climb, and then at the end of the climb, and got a lot of good feedback and a lot of support, a lot of love. It was really good. It was an
awesome.
emotional climb compared to the others, particularly because it was just Judy and I. So the stairwells were like completely silent. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like you're thinking as you're climbing, like 19 years ago, any given moment during that climb, there was utter chaos in those stairwells in the trade center. You know,
Right.
People screaming and running and smoke and crying and all kinds of chaos. I'm sure was ensuing during those those minutes. And when we were climbing, it was completely silent. So it was very overwhelming in that sense. Just kind of hit me at some point. I think I was, because like I think I said in our previous interview, that we had put pictures up in the stairwell of images from that morning. And I looked at one particular image, I think it was of the North Tower collapsing. And it's this just heart-wrenching image of like the top of the building just pancaking down, and there's this huge dust cloud around it. And it's just like, God, it's so sad to look at. And, but it's like, you have to look at it because you have to remember what happened, and I think I saw that image, and as I was looking at it, I could hear it falling, based on what I saw on television and everything, and yet at the same time, it's totally quiet in the stairwell. So it was very eerie, it was very haunting, and it was a very emotional moment. I mean, the whole climb was emotional, really. I remember at 10:03, that was our fifth moment of silence, fifth out of the six, and 10:03 is when United 93 crashed in Shanksville, and stopped for a minute, kind of composed myself, took a break. And as I started climbing again, I literally just fell apart. Like I kind of fell down on the stairs, and Judy had to kind of grab me, and I had to kind of get myself together and dust myself off, and keep pressing on,
Yes.
It's just, it's one of those things, 19 years, but it's just such a powerful event that impacted my life. It almost seems like the years don't matter. It still feels the same in a lot of ways,
So I don't believe that 19 years have passed since then already.
It's incredible. I mean, to think so many things that have happened in the 19 years, and here we are in this crazy pandemic and all the craziness going on around the country, and, I guess I'm just really glad that we pushed on and we completed and we did the climb. I mean, I kept my word to DR and myself. I said, nothing is stopping us from doing this climb. Like, nothing, She gave too much for us not to honor her, and it was just a real humbling experience. Very difficult as always, but very humbling at the same time. So, yeah. It was
right. So one of the questions I've gotten,
definitely one of the books,
So like one of the questions I've gotten so far from people is, are they still able to donate?
Yes, I believe they are. I think if you still go to my page, you should. Because I know after 9/11 last week, I think on the weekend, like the 12th or whatever, I was still getting donations coming in.
Okay.
So,
all right. I'll be sure to pass that along.
Absolutely. That would be wonderful if that's something that people wish to do. And what we can do is, for some odd reason, if it's not up any long, I think it's actually, if I remember correctly, I think I saw my friend emailed me from Firefighter Aid, and I thought she said that the links should be open through the whole month.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Obviously, if there's an issue and people are having trouble,